Welcome to the tutorial series of JavaScript and Node.js. In this series of second lecture, we are going to study about two important aspects. First is calling from another file and how to use functions. Calling from another file. So why we create another file and call anything, whether it is a function or any variable from other file. To ease out programming, you can keep constants variables in another file. So let us try to understand this with a simple example. We create a file called util.js. In this we are going to keep everything here, whether it is a constant or any other declaration or even the functions which we are going to study in the later part. So let us start with a constant. We define in this separate file constant name, and you can define anything. So I have written my name is node.js, and then we go to our main executable file, which is a different file. There we are going to call this util.js file. So how we are going to call this util.js file? So this is a syntax: const util equal to require and the path of the util file. And then what we are going to do, we are going to execute this util.name. So this name basically is a variable or a constant which is written in the another file. Let us try to see this with a real time example. So we have opened up Visual Studio Code where we are doing all our programming, and you can see that we have created one file called util.js, and what we are going to write over here is const name equal to my name is node.js. And then one more important thing to tell you, this variable or a constant, anything if you define here, it will remain confined to this file only. If you want to use into entire project, you have to do write like module.export function. So module.exports, then name we are transmitting. So it becomes this name, constant name becomes globally available. So hope you understand this, the util file. And after that, what we do is, okay, so we have another file called expond.js, and here what we have done, you can see that const util equal to require util. So we are fetching all the details, all the variables or any other thing, constants into this constant util, and then we simply write console.log name is util.name. So the constant name is util.name. Let us try to execute this. Same way we are going to execute node expon.js. So you can see this. Now it is writing name is my name is js node.js. So you can see here my name is node.js is not written in this page. It is actually fetching from the other page, which is util.js. Hope you have understood the previous function. Now let us try to use functions. So what are the functions? Functions are basically any set of commands which are executed under a given name. So we are going to try two things over here. First of all, we are going to write a simple function and try to execute it. And as we studied in a previous one, that the function we will be keeping into a separate file and calling from another file. So all the functions or any constant we are going to define into util.js. Let's start the example with a simple function. We are going to write a function for sum. So under util.js, we are going to write this function. So you can see that what we are going to write here. So syntax will be like this: function, and then the name of the function. We are writing the function name as sum. Then variables we are going to pass x and y, and then what we are going to do internally, we are going to return this value of what, x plus y. So this is a simple function of sum we are going to execute. Now we go into again into our main file. So how we are going to work, we write like this, same way we executed the previous name function. So constant cal require util.js, you are familiar with this command now. Then we again write constant sum equal to cal.sum. So why we are writing cal.sum? Because we are calling a util function, and we have already taken this name as cal. So under cal, the sum function will be there, and we are going to pass two values, 2 and 2. and we are going to see the sum is executed or not. And finally, console.log sum. So this is a function we are going to execute. So again, we are back to our util.js page. You can see over here what we have written. The same thing which we discussed. Function sum x comma y and then return x plus y. So this is the function we are going to write over here. Next, we have also written subtract. So we are going to return x minus y and then multiply. Again x y is passed, so x into y. And like earlier, we are also going to do the module.export for all these three functions, so we can write into a single line. Now we come to another file. So we have created another file called function.js. As you can see, like same, we are writing const cal equal to require util.js. So this cal is going to fetch all the functions. Now again we are going to define this sum. So sum will be what? Cal.sum, because cal we have defined, and 2 comma 2 we are passing. Okay, and we are going to see the sum of it. Same way subtract function, and same way the product function. So all three we are going to execute. Let us try to execute. So let us try to execute this function. We are again going to write node function.js. So I hit execute button. Now you can see that 4, 5, 6 all are getting retrieved. So 4 is what? 2 plus 2 sum we have given. So it is writing as 4. Then 10 minus 5 is 5. So 5 we are receiving, and then 2 into 3 we are receiving 6. You can also write like this. So let us try to write in some more detailed way. So I'm just putting up the details so that you can understand. I'm writing subtract here, and then product means we are going to multiply. Okay, so let us execute the function again. Okay, now you can see that it is writing in details sum equal to 4, subtraction equal to 5, and multiply equal to 6. So friends, with this we come to this end of this tutorial. Hope you are able to understand this simple functionalities. Thanks for watching this video.